Welcome to the Healthy with Heartland podcast, the show built around bringing value to the Mid-Atlantic and growing. I'm Matt Balducci, your host, two-time TEDx speaker, bodybuilder, husband, father, and today we have our special guests, and we're super excited to have them, Shawn and Brendan, our delivery experts.
Welcome.
Awesome.
Hello.
We're excited, guys. This is a special treat. We're actually pre-recording this. So before we jump in, I want to say happy birthday to Shawn. So happy birthday, my man.
Happy birthday, Shawn.
Thank you.
Yeah. A little extra Libra action here. So, but we're excited, guys. So anybody that is watching right now, what we're going to be talking about today, and we're super, super pumped about it, is you're going to get a behind-the-scenes view of our delivery team, our delivery experts, and what they do to make sure that our service is absolutely phenomenal. And most people don't realize this. They think it's the sales side of our business and the wellness consultants, but in reality, it's the back end. These are the people that come out to your home, deliver your food. And if you look on our reviews online, I would say that 80% of our reviews are about our delivery team and how phenomenal they are. And that's not normal, FYI, especially if you look at any other delivery company out there right now. Most of the time, it's actually the reverse of that. So first and foremost, I want to say thank you to Shawn and Brendan for, the hard work you guys put behind the scenes, as well as the whole entire delivery team. So, we appreciate you guys out there hustling and grinding and, working in the hot summers and the, future
the cold
winters
winters
that are coming.
Most definitely.
Yeah. Awesome. So before we dive in, guys, anybody out there that has not placed their reorder for the month of October, we still have our special going on, which is a 12-pound turkey for Thanksgiving. You don't have to use it for Thanksgiving. You can eat it whenever you want, but 12-pound turkey for free. That goes to all of our Heartland clients out there. So if you have not, please reach out to your wellness consultant so they can come out and take care of you and get you that turkey as well as your food and set you up for the rest of the fall going into winter and hopefully, take care of you guys for the next 6 months. So with that, we're going to dive in here to our podcast. So again, we're going to be diving into a little bit of background on Shawn and Brendan. So we'll start a little bit with that today, guys. So who wants to start first, Brendan or Shawn?
Sure, I'll start.
All right, cool. So we'll go from seniority here. So, Brendan, so how long have you been with Heartland? And what is your favorite part? What is your favorite part of being on the delivery team as well as just the company as a whole?
So I've been in Heartland since 2015, I believe, in February. So coming up on 6 years now.
Wow, that's freaking phenomenal, man.
Yeah, it's been good. It's been a good ride for everybody.
Cool. And why, why is this, why have you worked here for 6 years and why do you take pride in the work that we do?
Well, I originally got the job because I knew the manager, babysat her kids, worked out well, and then just fell in love with the company and everything. Turned out really well, and the food sells itself, so started cooking.
Yeah.
I just wanted to keep staying and be able to get the food too, but it's great.
We actually don't pay in money, we pay in food.
Yeah, just food. No
free steaks.
No money, all food.
Yeah, free steaks, right? So, but
no, it's been great. I mean, everybody here has been good. It's a great team. Good company to work for. It's been awesome.
I love it. And so I heard you have an Instagram account behind the scenes.
I do, yeah. I actually started grilling basically because of this place, honestly. So yeah, on the grill with Brendy.
Yeah, make them Insta famous, guys. Like them, share his stuff, and all that good stuff. And let's jump over to the birthday boy himself, Shawn. So Shawn, how long have you been here, and what's your favorite part of the company?
I've been here for 3.5 years, going on 4 years. Favorite part of the company is the family. It's like one big family, and everybody values the customers' opinions and, doing the right thing. So it's just a good team. And like Brendan and everybody, we get paid by food, by getting food and all. So that's the best thing for me.
That's awesome, man. Keep your belly full, right?
Yeah.
It is actually one of the best perks of working here. I know. I think Brendan, you did my last delivery at my house.
Oh yeah, probably.
Yeah, and it was phenomenal. But the food itself.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna have the grill going when I got there. But.
Next time, man, I'll have it ready. I'll have you jump. We'll throw some steaks on the grill.
Oh yeah, I'll hop on there.
I have my order coming through here in about 2 weeks. My brother's coming into town. My birthday's actually in 2 days. So
happy birthday, man!
Happy early birthday.
Thank you. Yeah. No, it's okay. It's not important. But so let's dive in. A little bit to the background. So if anybody goes out there and checks out our reviews, right? It's one of our, pride and joys of our company is that our back end is so amazing. That's why I came on board here myself, is that from a sales end standpoint, it's nice to go out and when you sell something, knowing that it's taken care of by these guys. We're passing the baton off, obviously, to not just them, but our internal staff as well. You know, Rose, AJ, Lindsay, Kathy, double Kathy, right? Ruth, Lisa, you know, and if I'm Tracy, and if I missed anybody in our inside staff, you know, you guys do a phenomenal job of making sure that, you know, the in between before it goes to delivery is taken care of. But then, you know, you guys are the client facing, you know, after our sales guys go out, our wellness consultants, then you guys are coming out and, you know, delivering the Christmas gift of their freezer full of food. So, you know, tell me a little, maybe if you guys have any favorite client stories or any favorite stories that you guys have. And, you know, what do you think, Brendan? What's one of your favorite stories?
Well, since we've been sitting here, I actually did think about, there's this one customer that's way out. I think it's like out down 81, like Harrisonburg or that area somewhere. But every time I'm there, she always gives me this big giant pumpkin roll. Like it's just I mean, it's all homemade pumpkin. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I think Shawn's been on with me.
Yeah.
But that customer definitely stands out to me.
Yeah,
like little gifts from people. They just shows that they care.
I love it. And how often, from what I hear, how often do you guys walk away with something from, you know, a delivery? Is it pretty often, like 1 out of 4? Or?
Yeah, I mean, it's random. I mean, but people are always giving us random stuff like tips and just
snowboards.
Gifts.
Brendan gets snowboards.
I did get someone gave me a whole snowboard set up the one time. It was pretty funny.
Yeah.
It's cool. Yeah. We get some odd stuff. It's cool.
Yeah,
deer meat. A lot of people like giving us deer meat.
Yeah, some venison.
Yeah. Just stuff they got in their freezer.
Yeah.
I got a whole loaf of like just some ground beef that some guy had his own cows at his house. So
yeah.
So that was pretty interesting.
That is awesome. That's
perks
cool.
of the job.
It's a huge perk of the job, and it's kind of cool because usually when someone gives you something, that means they like you, right?
Exactly.
So what about for you, Shawn? You know, 4.5 years here. You know, what is maybe a favorite client story you've had in those 4 years?
Well, 3.5 years.
Oh, 3.5.
Yeah,
I'm giving you credit.
you give me more
let me
credit.
take that away.
Who's counting?
Need to give me
We'll
more
just say
food
4.
because so I can honestly say, just everybody, man. I can't leave anybody out. You know, welcome us to their home, and the kids are great. The family's great, man. It's just like it feel like my home, like a home away from home. It's just so good, man, just to be a part of this whole experience.
I love it.
Awesome,
All right.
man.
So, you know, and again, we see the reviews online, guys, and one, just again, it's that, just so everyone kind of understands that's watching, and you guys, that means that someone took the time out of their busy day, especially with what's going on, got in front of their computer and they felt so phenomenal from the experience you guys gave them that they sat down and typed out a message with your name in it, which again means that they learned your name too, which again, from a delivery, I want everyone that's watching to think about delivery that they've had from, you know, Instacart or DoorDash or, you know, some of the other companies out there that the person drops it off on your porch now, right? Because it's, you know, for safety purposes, but you have no interaction with them other than I'm weird, so I'll come out and make sure we got our mask on and I say what's up. But then they're out in their car versus I know some people, they wait by the door, wait till the person gets in their car and drives away. And then you come out there and there's something missing, something broken, you know, vice versa versus our team that comes in. And obviously we're taking full, you know, precautions, which we'll talk about here in a second. But it's just phenomenal that clients go out there and take the time. And that proves what, you know, one, your hard work is, you know, paying off, but two is that you guys care. So, why would you say, you know, for you, Shawn, why do you brought it up a couple times. We're like a family here at the company. You don't want to leave any clients out there, you know, 3.5 years. That's probably what, hundreds of deliveries each of you guys have been on? Thousands.
Thousands. Yeah.
That's impressive, right? So, you know, for you, why do you take such pride in this job? Like, why do you, you know, give great customer service? Because at a certain point, you can easily just be like, I got to go deliver some meat today. Like, why do you take more pride than that in this type of job?
Well, because I'm a homeowner myself, and people coming into my house, I would expect certain things from them. You know, just being kind and warm, you know, welcoming. Some people get up on the wrong side of the bed, so it's good for me to create that balance and know how to talk to them and understand basically how they feeling. You know, if they don't want to be bothered, you know, I'll tell them I'll knock on the door once I'm done and go over things.
It sounds like it's more about like an experience like that you're talking about. You know what I mean? It's like more hospitality.
Yeah, true.
Can you go in on that? Like, where did you learn that? Like, where does that come from?
So I guess my family. You know, I learned a lot of that from my family and just dealing with different people. And I know everybody's different, so I can't treat everybody the same. I got to treat people according to
absolutely
how they feel and, you know, what's going on at the time, because sometimes you got kids running around. And So I take those things into consideration with our deliveries because we want to stay out their way, but make sure they get everything they're supposed to get. And just making sure I, dot my I's and cross my T's,
Right.
and just, being a part of Heartland, that's just one of our things that we do here.
I think it's definitely cool, like, since our company's like more family based than not just like one person, like you actually get to like go in their house and like do the whole experience. So it's not just like you're dropping something off. Like I kind of almost like naturally fell into like just wanting to have a conversation with the person and just like you're almost just there like to hang out for a little bit, like not actually like doing a job. So it definitely, I don't know, it kind of just like naturally fell into place that way for me.
So let's segue a little bit into the COVID, right? So COVID hit. I know you guys worked your tail off during that time period.
That was definitely crazy.
And we did what I think 4 times as much business during those crazy, March, April, May, months. So, what kind of precautions are we taking when you guys go in the home? What safety measures are we looking at, and why do you guys take pride and seriousness around that? Making sure that we're taking into account what's going on right now. So, would either of you guys want to answer that?
Well, we're definitely like, no matter what, we're always wearing our masks. Most of the time, we're always wearing rubber gloves. Sometimes they're ripping and everything while we're doing freezers, so we can't really use those for that. But stocking the freezers and everything, always wearing rubber gloves. Some people don't even want us to come in the house, so we pack it in the white boxes and actually will still leave it there for people. But most of the time, most people are okay with us coming in. And then just hand sanitizing, wiping stuff down, keeping our space between everybody. Yeah. Asking if they want to use their own pens, those kind of things.
Nice. I love it, right? We're taking safety precautions.
Whatever we can do. Make everybody feel comfortable.
Don't drop a bomb for me.
Yeah, again, something that I've heard both of you guys say is that you accommodate, what that client is looking for from a standpoint of obviously safety measures to, maybe that person is just, they want us just to drop off and get out of there. And other clients want to have a conversation and hang out, and they want to learn something about you. And, and instead of just, coming in and doing a one size fits all, drop off, it sounds like you guys morph yourself or morph the experience. So I love that concept. And again,
that's definitely true.
Oh yeah. And it's phenomenal that you guys take pride in that, because I know that what you guys do every day is it's hard, right? You're moving heavy freezers, you're packing hundreds of pounds of meat into a freezer. So, with that segue, obviously, if anybody has seen the pictures of our freezers, they're beautiful, right? And I know that when my delivery comes, and right now I'm on the end of it, so right now things are all over the place. But when it comes out, when they come out and they drop off the freezers and they pack the freezers with your vegetables, your meat, your chicken nuggets, whatever it is, they're gorgeous, right? So tell us a little bit about the science behind the packing of the freezer, and why don't you just throw the food in the freezer and get out of there? Why do you make sure that it's, perfectly laid out for the client to, know exactly where the red meat is, the chicken, the poultry, and so on? Why is that a part of the process, and what's the science behind it?
Well, for me, it's presentation is everything. So, like I say, Heartland, we have a certain standard we like to stand by. And with myself, I just have a certain way I do things, and I just want everything to be neat, because when I eat food, I don't want it to be all messed up or looking all crazy. I like it. It's going in my body, so I want it to be presentable. I want you to look at it and be like hypnotized, impressed and wanting to eat it.
Right.
So presentation is everything with me, and Brendan too, because he's the same. He trained me. Brendan trained me. Kind of learned everything from him. I think if it look good, you feel good, and it's going to taste good. So that's just my thing.
Oh yeah, guaranteed.
Might have to use that. If it look good, you feel good. Probably tastes good.
Quote
probably
it. Drop the bomb there.
You still got to cook it.
Yeah. Still
Hashtag Shawn Lee right there.
Yeah.
So, well, cool. What about Brendan? Obviously between the two of you guys, you have nearly 10 years of experience in this industry and in this exact business, right? So packing freezers for families out there, and again, thousands of freezers.
Oh yeah.
So, what's the science behind, I love the idea of presentation is everything. And again, we'll talk a little bit about that here in a second, of our customer service and why we take pride in all levels of our company. But what's the science behind it? Like when you guys are packing, how do you make decisions where things go, all that kind of stuff based on their order?
Yeah, for me, it definitely goes on like, you want to be treated like a certain way. Like if I was like getting the delivery at my house, like he said, expecting certain things. So like if I opened up my freezer and there was just stuff everywhere, I would definitely think less of the company and just in general of the whole situation. So for me, it like just made sense to want to make it look nice. And just the way all of our products are like stacked and just the way it fits. It was just easy to make it look good
Mhm.
and organized and everything.
I love that.
And then you can know where everything is because especially these people have huge orders. You
Yeah.
can barely get their whole order in their
there,
freezer.
yeah.
So you definitely need to know what you're doing.
So it's efficiency to fit it all
Yeah.
in,
Yes,
right?
true indeed.
So, and then
True
two
indeed.
is
It's not
obviously,
just about making it look nice.
Yeah.
You got to get it in there.
You
Yeah,
got to get it in there.
but it still freaking looks nice even when you're shoving it in there. You know,
Yeah.
I know. After you left my house, I'm like, I knew exactly where my ribeyes were and where to go for those bad boys and
Yeah.
get those out, right? And then they were out, and I was like sad. But you know, the big thing is, you know, presentation is everything. I love that, and the fact that, you know, there's an efficiency behind it of the madness, right? So
yeah.
some of our families do order massive orders,
Mhm.
and we got to fit it even into a 21 cube freezer, which, you know, sounds like a big freezer, but in general,
Run out of room quick.
yeah.
right.
Yeah, so, you know, I think that's phenomenal. But let's segue a little bit into, you know, obviously you guys have been here for a while. We talked about the food. What's your favorite, you know, what is your favorite product from the company? What's your favorite go-to?
I like the beef ribs, the slabs.
Mm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Full or half
Full
slab?
rack. Oh,
yeah.
for the full rack. Gotta go full to get full.
Do you put
Yeah.
barbecue? What do you do with it? What do you,
I do them a little different. So I do like jerk beef ribs, and then I do slow cook them sometimes. You know, if you want them tender.
I
Yeah.
love that. I love that. What about for you, Brendan?
At first, I thought it was like the skirt steak for a while, and I was always doing the skirt steaks on like tacos and just that kind of stuff. But now, like we used to never go out for fillets, or we used to never eat fillets or steak or anything at home. But now I can cook, so now we've been eating fillets at home, and like they don't want to go out. My parents don't want to go out anymore, so now it's the fillets.
Nice.
Now I'm obsessed with the fillets.
Oh yeah.
Just making those even better than I can.
Oh,
And if you follow his Instagram, he's quite the chef. I saw he did something for your mom's birthday. It was like a steak.
Yeah, we did the
with, like,
8-ounce fillets.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh,
we
with
did
the-
8-ounce fillets. We did, I think it was broccoli and baked potatoes.
Yeah.
I think it was. Yeah,
It looked amazing.
it was awesome.
I'm
Yeah,
checking
Brendan
this.
can cook.
I'm checking out this Insta right after this. so.
Right.
Yeah, he can cook.
Yeah, check me out.
You might get
He
hungry.
could- Man, we're gonna have to have him cook up some delicious food for the
Oh, yeah.
family here. you
Right,
know,
right.
so.
Yeah.
But perfect. So, you know, in terms of, you know, where we're headed with this, obviously some of the big takeaways that I've had from Shawn and Brendan is 10 years of experience, which is absolute phenomenal. One, just to let everyone know out there, when you have two delivery experts that are been with the company this long, that has to tell you something about the, you know, basically the culture that we've built at the company.
Right.
You know, and again, if you look at this type of a position, a lot of times you see a lot of turnover. And, you know, in this sense, these guys have really kind of thrown the company on their back. And what I really like to see is that they take ownership, right? They're not just here to deliver food to you. They're actually saying, you know what, I'm going to make sure the customer has a great experience. I take ownership in, you know, dropping off and making sure that, you know, we fit it into your freezer, but we're also making sure it looks good. And you have that when you come down to your freezer, you feel that almost white glove service that we really take into account. And then, you know, when it comes down to the family oriented side, you know, both of your guys' backgrounds are different, but, you know, I love the fact that, you know, I forgot who said it, but is it good for me? If it's not good for me, it's not good for my clients.
Mhm.
And, you know, I always take the account, if it's not good for my grandmother, it's not good for anyone, you know,
right.
like would I be proud of this if I was delivering this to my grandmother's house, right? And that's, you know, one of the philosophies that we have here is that, you know, we treat every single client as if they're our family member, and we make sure that you're having that white glove experience, which is really cool. So with that, guys, you know, again, I can't express enough appreciation, you know, for what you guys do, and thank you for the close to 10 years between the two of you guys of hustling here and dropping off, and we're excited to see hopefully 10 plus more.
That's right.
And you know, as the company continues expanding and growing, we're excited to have you guys a part of the team. So with that,
thank you guys for your time too, because we know you're super busy. You guys have a lot of stuff going on, and thanks for taking the time to be here with us today.
No
of
worries.
course.
I mean, they could have dropped off another 350 pound grill right now.
Right.
So, no, I'm just kidding.
Order up. We'll do it.
There we
The
go.
other two drivers
Perfect.
are going up to PA right now.
That's
so.
right. The entire team. That's the thing.
Yeah,
It's like we have
everybody's
two of the
working
guys
right
here. The
Yeah,
entire
right.
team is awesome now.
We got
That's-
Keith and
Phil's back
Cameron
there.
and Phil
Yep.
and Jacob.
Jacob.
Yep. And Donnie and
Kenny.
Kenny.
Kenny
Kenny,
Renner's-
Got a good
Kenny,
team back there.
Yep.
Real good team.
It's an all-star team, right?
Yeah,
Right.
all-star team.
All-star,
Right.
Yeah.
all-star offensive line, right?
Yeah.
You got the 400-pound lineman. No, I'm just
We
kidding.
would say
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Cowboys,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
But they're not
He's
doing
big.
so hot.
No,
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
say the
yeah.
Cowboys.
We'll leave
that'll
them alone.
actually make our team look bad. So let's not talk. We'll talk about the
Who's
Chicago
winning right
Bears
now?
right now.
Right.
Chicago
Who's up
Bears.
top right now? The Bears.
Seattle.
Bears are 5-1.
Oh,
but
Russell Wilson
there's-
looking real good.
Yeah.
Someone
Whoever's
else
up top, that's us.
I forgot.
Yeah.
I forgot who's undefeated right now.
Russell Wilson and them.
Oh, is he really?
Yep.
Damn, he's
Yep.
so man. He's getting old too. But it's funny when you think of football football old, right?
Oh, yeah,
30,
yeah.
30, whatever, 32,
Yeah.
37 or whatever he is. But yeah, no, we're excited to have you guys on the podcast. We wanted to bring you on, and
Yeah, of course.
I'm happy you guys made a shout out to all the team, and obviously just another birthday out there today is Jacob in the back. So
Yeah,
Happy birthday, Jacob.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
yeah. So well deserved. Both guys in here hustling during their birthdays. Out there grinding and making that money. But what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna end today. So on our next week's podcast, we're gonna have another special guest on Thursday. So I highly recommend that you tune in on Thursday mornings at 9:30 a.m. Share, like, comment, post. What we would love for you guys to do from this one that was pre-recorded is down below. Any of your guys' favorite delivery stories that you've had. Any shout outs to our delivery team that you can put down. And obviously we appreciate any reviews that you can go put up online for us, especially wrapped around our delivery experience, which is a delivery experience, not just dropping off some stuff. It's an experience, right? We take pride in that. And just so you guys know, we spend hours upon hours figuring out how we can improve that system, what we can do to make it even more memorable for you guys. And, we're excited to take care of your family, and we have these guys representing us when they come out. So with that, guys, thank you for your time. Tune in. And with that, stay healthy with Heartland.